Hi, my name's Aerith. I devastated my roster. Let me show you. I did it in the process of trying to unlock gas. I was successful, but at what cost? I have 45,000 credits left. I have 2 Omegas. I have 10 Zetas, which I didn't have. I'm going to show you what I used in order to get it, and I'll tell you how I devastated my roster like this. But in order to do that, you gotta go to gas event. It'll just make it easier so I can directly show you all the characters. I did a lot of remodding, and it hurt a lot. As you can tell, I also put down a couple of Zetas. I spent money on the Skywalker bundle, so that's the only reason why I actually have 7-star capital ship for it. Most of these I got out of the thing. I was naturally farming Anakin and Ahsoka for Qui-Gon bundle, but I mean, and then also Fives and Rex, because I knew I was going to go for the 501st. You can look at previous videos to know that. As for these teams, why not replay this event? Battle. Oh, right, because he's too low. So we'll go to his mods for a second. I probably won't be able to assign them. Yeah. So they're already assigned on somebody else. These are the mods that I was using on part 2. I guess since I can't remod, since I only have 45,000 credits and I can't remove that many mods. I put these on a whole bunch of other characters as well, jumping on to part 4. I also invested in the credits or the Zetas for Padme. I already had the Zeta for Ahsoka, so I'm not really gonna count that. I believe I already had the Zeta for Ahsoka. If I didn't, then call me out and tell me I'm wrong. Here I invested in the Zeta for Droidica and B1. The reason why I did that is because Droidica, without all the assists, was basically just being useless. And B1 dies way too fast without adding the extra 50. Since I can actually show this battle, we're going to show it off. I'll show you the mods afterwards, and I'll actually explain what I did and how it worked for me. I spent several hours trying to do this without the Zetas, but it was not working. So I have Droidica as my fastest character. Oh, I got really lucky by them for focusing on him. Anyway, Droidica as my fastest, so anytime somebody goes, he does assist, he does a crap ton of damage. Anytime they attack Magna Guard is fortunate for me. I'm at 25 already. I want to focus 5s. Now I also want you to look at B1. I'd be at 1 B1 thing left. Now, this doesn't look like good RNG so far because gas stood up way too soon. Oh, probably shouldn't have used that. That was a mistake. So I could still use V1, whereas he'd be gone already. The assists from Droidica have been impeccable. As I would never be able to get through 5s and Echo that quickly. I would have been, like, this would have been done by now. Because they would have focused on Droidica, they would have focused on Asajj. That's it. Done. Game over. Right? Like basic, or do I go shield? And I lost it. But notice how close that was. Never would have been that close, and I would have depended on some incredible RNG in order to succeed that. Along with a couple of misplays. But I think I've shown you guys that it's like really close to being possible with just these two Zetas. I tried it with just Droidica Zeta, but didn't seem like quite enough because B1 kept dying way too fast. So we'll go into this one more time, and I'm just going to show off the mods that I have on each character. I went full tank so that Asajj can just soak up as much damage as possible. If they focus on her, great, they're wasting attacks on Asajj. Droidica, as much damage as possible. If you want to see where we're at, 223 with 7k damage. Ton of damage, ton of speed. B1, rather similar. 214 speed, 8,000 damage. B2, I believe I went with a tanky boy, but he's also pretty fast with 234. 90,000 protection, a lot of potency, and a little bit of tenacity, so that he doesn't get stunned or dazed, and that he can actually land his buff immunity stuff. Obviously, for Magna Guard, tanky as possible, but I've been going for a lot of speed for whatever reason, and that's it for mods. These are what I've done for this phase. If you don't believe it doesn't work, I mean, I have gas, so it does work. But this is how I've unlocked gas. I ended up doing a ton of theory crafting and trying to do things without the Zetas. And my recommendation is, if you have the Omegas, if you have the Zetas, just make the investment. You'll be good on Grievous once you get Grievous to 7 stars and get him, maybe not even have to relic him up, maybe even gear 12. But you get him up to relics, it's good for the Grievous team. It's not something that you're not going to use down the road. My Grievous is still only 6 stars, but he's at 51 shards plus, I believe. So he's not up to snuff with the rest of my droids, but it's still going to be a useful team. Something I could throw on defense, maybe even on offense at this point. It's not a useless team. It's not useless Zetas. If you want to reduce the amount of stress that you have, and you don't want to pull out your hair and try and like end your life because, my God, it's just impossible to get the perfect RNG. Don't do it. Just get the Zetas. Nooch too good. I couldn't replicate it with Relic 3. You must have bought the Padme bundle because you had Relic 5 droids. And I'm not 100% sure why that makes such a big difference, but it does make a difference, it seems. I would make an assumption it makes a difference, or your RNG was absolutely perfect. And either way, I'm not salty. I think that's awesome. You showed the doubters wrong. Anyway, congratulations to you. Congratulations to me. I have a lot of fixing of my roster to do. I have no credits. I have mods all over the bloody place. Messed up everywhere. Absolutely stinky mods everywhere. And I mean, here we'll go here. Mods. My best characters don't have mods. My best characters, my best teams don't have mods. Missing. Not there at all. Not at 15. And I don't have the credits to fix them. So I am credit poor for the next little while. But I think at this point I'm going to narrow my focus. Boba Fett relicate, Admiral Piet relicate. Padme I invested into this relic mat here, so I'm bringing her relic levels. General Skywalker I'm going to farm up until he's 7 stars, and I'm going to relic him. General Grievous, same thing. Saw Gerrera, I'm just going to 7-star him for the meme and for the channel theme. Nihilus for the Treya team. Geo Spy and Geo Brood Alpha. I need to get my Geos up. I'm an officer in my guild, and lead by example, right? So I got to get my Geos up for the Geo territory battles. And Chupio is the only character for my CLS team that is not at 7 stars, or I start bringing up their levels and their gear. So far, C3PO is the best one for that team, but none of them are even, not even one of the other characters are level 85. So the CLS team is going to be sitting on hold for now. This is not a weekly update. This is just a post-gas update, I guess. Anyway, don't be impulsive. Don't do what I did. Wait until you can afford the Zetas. Wait until you can afford the Omegas. You don't have to get the gear up into the relic levels, although it does help. And I do recommend the Zeta for Droideka and the Zeta for B1 Battle Droid. This is where I'm at, and I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see me complete the gas event, then shoot a comment in the comments below is really what I was gonna say. All right. If you like the video, leave a like, comment below on how I can improve and what's next, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.